All right. Good morning. Just woke up the dreams that I had last night. It was about two jobs, same place, different functions. Catching a bus, it seemed like in a different place, like maybe Atlanta or something like that. This is what it was. The first dream, there was a black guy that was like the manager or whatever, and all of these people, like I said, I recognized from something in real life. The black guy was from a vacation place a long time ago. He was okay. Gave me a job there if I wanted it. Um, and I decided maybe not to come back because one of the people there was just really nasty to me. And I was like, okay, fine. So I decided to explore another position. Little did I know the other position was in the same, was with the same organization. But now this white girl that was like a manager was really nasty to me. And in the job, it was just, where I was an admin, but I would go up to a manager real quick. And this job contained people that was reminiscent of like, the first one was like reminiscent of the vacation place and a health place. The second one was reminiscent of like that that American complex where they were real cold and icy and nasty to me, and it was just an icy dream about jobs basically. Then and the trip over, it was like there was certain things about the bus ride over, and I don't remember everything. But basically, to make a long story short, icy dream about jobs, trip over, people seeing me, and not knowing really what to think. Um, but still trying to be nice because they saw that I was trying to do something. Um, oh. Then the thought I had this morning about the legal thing, about how I was thinking about this video that I saw about how to change your lock, and how in the video the person was saying, "Oh, you just the beveled side is supposed to go towards the outside." But what I found out was that really isn't true. The bevel side needs to go towards the direction that the door swings in. And so I made a comment, that the video was good, that it was very concise. The only thing is to make sure that people knew that it needs to go in the direction that the door swings in. Now, what I'm seeing like at these jobs, this is job related too, is that when I say something that points out something that is wrong, or that is educating someone, people are offended by that because they feel like, how dare you? They feel like you should be treated like a child, and that's what the legal system does. It makes you almost subservient and childlike to everyone that you come in contact with because you've been taught that that's how you behave. And it's ironic because before all of that, years ago, well, it was after while I was in the midst of it, I ran into this man at a homeless shelter. Beautiful man. He was older. He had to be like 60, and he was very like chubby with a glow, and he had blonde hair, blue eyes, and he was real big. But it was something about his eyes. It just had a light in them, and you could tell that he was stunned. He had been in jail since he was like 18 years old. Now he's 60. He went to jail because his, I guess, mom's boyfriend was beating on her and he shot her. Been in jail basically his whole life. So he did not know how to function on his own. He was in a subservient, had subservient behavior to everyone that he met. And when you think about it, when you see people that have done hard time in public, you hear them, yes, ma'am, yes, sir, to everybody, even children, 20-year olds. So that's what it does to you. And again, I just wanted to share with you, and it all correlated to the dream thing. Um, and that was a real thought that correlated to the dreams. And I guess maybe that's what the dreams was trying to tell me, that I'm placed in my position to be subservient to everyone. Other thought I had this morning as I'm getting up is that, um, what am I gonna do? You know what I'm saying? What am I gonna do, like for legitimate work where I'm not put in a position where I'm subservient like that? I have no idea. There's a few thoughts that come to mind, but I mean, we all have to answer to someone, and eventually, whoever I answer to, I can see myself being all babyish and subservient to that because I don't want any problems. So it's almost like you're immediately going beyond humbling yourself and putting yourself down as a doormat and saying, please walk all over me. I won't be any trouble. You know what I mean? Because you don't want any problems. So we'll see. Like I said, God has all the answers. I still need to clean up. Like I said, this half of the room behind me, these are all bags of clothes, and this one is kind of torn. It's a homeless bag. This one, that's it was in the bag, but it's torn. So that's what happens. So yeah, so the I'm just at the point now where it's just basically clothes. Everything else is pretty much what it is, and so it's gonna get done today. I love you guys. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to your instincts. Verbalize them because you put them out into the world. Verbalize them. Write them down. Somehow make whatever you feel. You know, make it tangible so that you can do something with it. The world is a spiritual place and a physical place. So your feelings, your dreams, those are intangible spiritual things. Make it tangible so you can manage it. Love y'all. Have a good day.